Good morning, students. In last session, we have completed departmental accounts. First part. There is only simple questions. Closing stock of sender department or receiver department includes unrealized profit. So your answer is closing stock of receiver department includes unrealized profit of sender's department. So son's closing stock includes dad's profit. Okay. So dad's profit you have to calculate. GP ratio of dad multiplied by closing stock, which includes the element of dad, that will be multiplied by GP ratio of dad, and you will get the unrealized profit. So students who are not getting this concept, please refer my previous session so you will understand it carefully. So friends, in last session, departmental accounts, but before departmental accounts, now I always told you that we are going to revise two chapters of previous session. So two chapters of previous session that I'm going to take it. So first one, now let's understand the concept of redemption of preference shares. I think we have completed in the last session. So today we are going to see redemption of debentures. Okay. And before that, our basic rules of accounts that always we have to follow. Number one, yes, in the morning session, you have to tell to yourself daily basis pay all basic rules of accounts. So first rule is that traditional rule, personal account, debit the debtor, credit the creditor, debit the receiver, credit the giver, debtor becomes giver, creditor becomes receiver. Real account. So direct entry students, I will advise you today. I'm going to start with the foundation batch. So you can refer my foundation batch number 5 session, or you can attend it in the live one to know some basic rules of accounts at 11 o'clock. So direct entry students, don't miss your basic sessions of accounting. Okay. So now, and if you are comfortable with basic concepts, you don't have to worry better. Then you have to just apply your concepts while passing any journal entry. Real account, debit what comes in, credit what goes out. Nominal account, debit all expenses and losses, credit all incomes and gains. So personal account and real account are carried to balance sheet, and nominal accounts are transferred to P&L. Second one, modern approach, asset is equal to liability plus capital. Asset shows debit balance, liability shows credit balance, capital shows credit balance. Income minus expenses is equal to profit. Income shows credit balance, expenses shows debit balance. If loss is there, debit balance, profit is there, credit balance. So it's very simple, modern approach. So now we are going to start with redemption of debentures revision. Debentures redemption mein, what do you have to remember? Just ledger account pro formas. So debentures account always have credit balance. So buy balance brought down. By bank, if you issue new debentures and at the time of redemption of debentures to debenture holders. Debenture holders, in case of unlisted company, you have to create 10% of DRR of your debentures value, and sinking fund में भी आपको पैसा डालना पड़ता है. That is the debentures DRR investment. So 10% is a buy balance brought down. The two general reserve. If redeemed debentures, if not redeemed, then 10% of your face value of debentures will be carried down and by P&L appropriation. If you are not getting this concept, please revise this chapter by watching debentures chapter of the recorded one. Okay, so revisions are mandatory. I will suggest you to maintain 10 pages 100 pages ki book for your revision purpose. So on daily basis, I will give you some revisions of previous chapter, and that previous chapter revision notebook, you can write it in your notebook. Okay, so this will be the new fundamentals that I am going to consider. Okay, so जल्दी से सब लोग गुड मॉर्निंग बोल दीजिए. आलोक शिवलानी जी, मनीषा बेन, मोहम्मद जी, कनक हरिनी जी, प्रियंका, यस, ज्योतिजा जी, गुड मॉर्निंग बेटा, सबको गुड मॉर्निंग. और आज का सेशन चालू करते हैं बाय यूजिंग कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ मार्कडाउन एंड मार्कअप कॉन्सेप्ट, विच इज इंपॉर्टेंट वन. First, I will take the illustration of study material for understanding purpose, and then we are going to start, because now there is some confusion between problem number illustration number 8 and TYK number 3. I think TYK number 3, I don't know exactly the numbers, but बेटा थोड़ा सा अभी कैसा हुआ है कि मैं आपको राइट आंसर लिख के देता हूं, पर जो इंस्टीट्यूट का आंसर है वो हमें थोड़ा सा चेंज करना पड़ेगा. सो मार्कअप मार्कडाउन कॉन्सेप्ट के लिए यस, गुड मॉर्निंग गुड मॉर्निंग गुड मॉर्निंग टू ऑल ऑफ यू. क्या हुआ है भाई साहब, क्यों, क्या प्रॉब्लम हुआ आज? एक सेकंड ना बेटा. ओके, चलिए, सो जल्दी से आ जाइए. First, I will take one TYK question. Okay, TYK 4. Sorry, this is TYK 4. Understand the concept of markup markdown. See, markup is nothing but markup is nothing but it's a loading. Okay, so markup is nothing but it's a loading, which is called unrealized profit. Now, what is unrealized profit? Which we do not receive, but it is only on paper profit. Okay, unrealized profit means not actual profit. It is called as unrealized profit. If I'm sending goods to my son at 25% over above cost, so it is only I'm transferring goods at 100 rupees ka goods at 125, but it is not actual profit. We already seen this in the last session. Okay, we have seen this in the last session. So markup account is nothing but it's an unrealized profit. And what is markdown? Markdown, it means that you haven't sold those goods. So बेटा आपने वो goods जो है वो आपने sold नहीं किए. At which price? Yes, you haven't sold those goods at expected price, but there is some decrease in the value of goods. It is called as a markdown. Okay, so markdown means nothing but it's a decrease in the value. Decrease in the value, it is called as markdown. Now, where to record this is very important concept. How to record? So now this question talks about how to record this. Now, how to record this, that we have to understand in this session. Okay, so markup is nothing but, you can write it somewhere, markup is nothing but it's a above than the market value. Okay, ठीक है. Yes, beta. Ikrar ji, good morning, sir. Really, I missed you. Thank you so much for your return. Okay, beta. Thank you, Ikrar. ज्योति जी करवा दो इलस्ट्रेशन नंबर 2, उसमें डाउट है. ओके, देख लेता हूँ बेटा. गुड मॉर्निंग सर, आलोक ब्योर ये सब बोल रहे हैं. एंड ज्योति जी को बार बार इलस्ट्रेशन नंबर 2 में ही डिफिकल्टी जा रहा है. महिमा जी बोल रहे हैं मई 2022 का क्वेश्चन नंबर 17 करवा दीजिए. ओके, ठीक है, महिमा जी करवा देता हूं बेटा. चलिए, तो मार्कअप अकाउंट अभी आप पूरा का पूरा ध्यान दीजिए. हाउ टू रिकॉर्ड मार्कअप अकाउंट, लोडिंग and markdown is nothing but it is a decrease in the value. Okay, so decrease in the value is called as markdown. My friends, write down these things fatafat. Okay, so now I will record first by using basic concept. This question number 4. If yes, we are going to solve it. Question number 4, TYK 4. If markup account is not open, markup account is not opened, and if markup account is open, if markup account is not open, then it's a simple trading account that you have to prepare. But a trading account is very simple. Trading account that you have to open, and if markup account is open, it means you have to prepare stock account दो अकाउंट्स आपको बनाने पड़ेंगे, हियर ओनली ट्रेडिंग अकाउंट एंड हियर स्टॉक अकाउंट एंड मार्कअप अकाउंट. Trading account is always prepared at cost. Trading account is always prepared at cost, but stock account is opened at selling price and this is at loading. Okay, so in markup account we record selling price minus loading. Okay, so this is a concept of markup. तो एक बार ध्यान दीजिए, मैं हिंदी में आपको बता देता हूं. तो यहाँ पे आपको एक मार्कअप अकाउंट नाम की चीज ओपन करनी पड़ेगी. एक मार्कअप अकाउंट मतलब क्या होता है, तो उसको हम लोग अनरियलाइज प्रॉफिट करके बुलाते हैं. अनरियलाइज प्रॉफिट मतलब क्या कि 100 रुपए की चीज जब आप 125 पे ट्रांसफर करते हो तो हालांकि आपका 25 रुपया प्रॉफिट नहीं है, तो वो 25 रुपया कैंसिलेशन के लिए जो अकाउंट ओपन किया जाएगा उसको हम लोग मार्कअप अकाउंट बुलाते हैं. सो मार्कअप अकाउंट इज नथिंग बट उसमें हम लोग क्या करते हैं, अनरियलाइज प्रॉफिट को रिकॉर्ड करते हैं. तो स्टॉक अकाउंट जो होगा वो 125 पे रिकॉर्ड होगा. मतलब क्या, तो स्टॉक अकाउंट 125 पे रिकॉर्ड होगा, पर वो कैंसिल करने के लिए 25 रुपया कैंसिल करने के लिए जो अकाउंट हम लोग ओपन करते हैं वो मार्कअप अकाउंट. यदि आपने मार्कअप अकाउंट नहीं ओपन किया तो सर हम लोग क्या करते हैं, सर हमारा 11-12 से जो हम लोग करते आ रहे हैं वही हमें करना है, दैट इज अ ट्रेडिंग अकाउंट. हमें क्या ओपन करना है, वो केस में हम लोग ट्रेडिंग अकाउंट को ओपन करेंगे. सर इट्स वेरी सिंपल, ट्रेडिंग अकाउंट यू हैव टू ओपन, अदरवाइज आपको कौन से दो अकाउंट्स ओपन करने पड़ेंगे, तो मार्कअप अकाउंट एक ओपन करना पड़ेगा और स्टॉक अकाउंट आपको रिकॉर्ड करना पड़ेगा एट सेलिंग प्राइस. यस, एनी डिफिकल्टी टिल नाउ? नो बेटा, नलजेंद्र कुमार, फॉर दिस बैच आई हैव नॉट अनाउंस एनी टेलीग्राम चैनल. ओके, क्योंकि जरूरत नहीं है ऐसा मुझे लगता है, क्योंकि ये बैच ये रिवीजन बैच जैसी बैच है. दूसरा, हाँ, ओके, क्लियर. सो टिल नाउ यस, मनीषा बेन इज सेइंग कि सर यस क्लियर है, और other students Nanish is saying sir clear sir. Till now any difficulty? So markup account is not open, then you have to open trading account basically at cost, and if markup account is open then in that case stock account और markup account ये दो accounts आपको open करने पड़ेंगे. Okay, no difficulty. Yes, everything is clear. Okay, till now no difficulty. ठीक है, चलिए. So stock reserve account also need to be open. No बेटा, stock reserve is nothing but it's a markup account. stock reserve को ही हम लोग बुलाते हैं markup account करके. चलो ठीक है. Yes, Martis Limited. Now you understood it. So in this question, we are going to open these two accounts. Martis Limited has several departments. Goods supplied to each department are debited to memorandum or departmental stock account. So जो भी goods आपके होंगे, so you open stock account plus fixed percentage that is called as markup. That fixed percentage are called as markup, and it is nothing but it's a normal selling price. Markup is credited memorandum departmental markup account, and any reduction in the selling price will require adjustment in the stock. So if there is any reduction in the selling price, it is the called as adjustment in the stock account and in the markup account. Okay, so here it is specifically mentioned that selling price, any reduction in the selling price is mentioned in the stock account. तो आपको ये stock account में आपको markdown ये record करना है. The markup for department A is for last 3 years have been at 25%. Okay, so 25% पे आपका markup account record होता है. ठीक है, so 25% ये आपकी price है. Figures relevant to Department A for this year ended 31st March 2002 were as follows. 65,000 ये opening stock है. Purchases at rupees 2 lakhs and sales are rupees 3 lakhs. Okay, sir, it's very simple. 65,000 has a debit balance, but it is at cost. Purchases at cost is debit and sales is at credit side. Shortages, we found it in the stock. So beta, shortage means goods goes out, and whenever goods goes out you will record it on the credit side. तो जब भी goods आपसे जाते हैं so आपको ये record करना है credit side पे, इतना याद रखिए. So shortage you will record it on the credit side. Okay, shortage means goods are going out, and therefore when it's like sales, it's okay, but remember the difference between sales and shortage. Trading account के credit side में you are going to record it, but sales you will get some money out of this, and in case of shortage you won't get any money, so you will debit to profit and loss account, second effect debit side. Okay, so P&L debit, and second effect on trading account credit side, trading account credit side, P&L debit side. And in case of sales, trading account credit sides and cash oblique debtors account will be debited. So that is the basic difference between, in for sales you will get some money in return, but for shortage you won't get any money, so you will debit P&L account for this. Okay, trading account credit and P&L account debit. Remember, for shortages your net profit won't affect, but your gross profit will affect due to shortages. Okay, so your gross profit affects due to shortage, but your net profit will be zero impact. तो यहां तक आपको समझ में आया होगा शॉर्टेज का ट्रीटमेंट करना क्या है. सो ओपनिंग स्टॉक को डेबिट देना है, परचेसेस को डेबिट देना है, और सेल्स को आपको क्रेडिट में लिखना है. शॉर्टेज को भी आपको क्रेडिट में लिखना है. शॉर्टेज को कहां पे लिखना है, तो शॉर्टेज को भी आपको क्रेडिट में लिखना है. तो यहां तक कोई डिफिकल्टी, नो डिफिकल्टी टिल नाउ. ओके, can we deduct shortages from purchases? Yes beta, you can deduct shortages from purchases, but correct effect पर shortage आपको trading account के credit side में देना है. अब्दुल जी, opening stock includes 6,000 rupees goods of rupees 6,000 which during the year, which is marked down by rupees 600. So here I won't record this 65,000. So here the concept of markdown, this is marked down by 600. So your opening stock won't record at 65,000. So एक second. So यहाँ पे मैं सबसे पहले तो markup करता हूँ. So prepare two columns here. एंड सेकंड वन इज मार्कडाउन. सो मार्कअप और मार्कडाउन ये आपको दो इफेक्ट्स यहाँ पे देने हैं. सो मार्कअप आपको कितना रिकॉर्ड करना है, 65,000. यस, आई विल टेल यू नाउ. 65,000 तो कितना ऐड करना है उसमें, 25%. कितना ऐड करना है आपको, 25% मार्कअप में ऐड करना है. सो 65,000 into 25%. So 25% means you will add 16,250. एंड मार्कडाउन कितना है उसमें, 600. Just recording all data. Markup is 16,250 and markdown is 600. The remaining stock is sold during the year. Okay. Goods purchased during the year were marked down by rupees 1,200 from the cost of rupees 15,000. Okay. ठीक है sir. So markdown 1,200 in purchases. तो purchases में कितना markdown हुआ है, 1,200 is marked down in the purchases. Okay sir. Okay. So there is no difficulty till now. Till now there is no difficulty. So just recording markdown in front of purchases. So in front of purchases I have recorded 1,200 and markdown closing stock 5,000 remaining unsold. See beta. So can you calculate 15,000 is my purchases. In that markdown is rupees 1,200. Markdown is rupees 1,200. So my closing stock, now I left with 5,000 closing stock. So what is the markdown in my closing stock? Okay. So what is the markdown beta? Can you tell me? Cross multiplication. Can you tell me it in the comment section? What is the cross multiplication? Yes. What is the answer of closing stock markdown? So in 15,000 you left with 1,200. So in 5,000 can you tell me the answer? चलो फटाफट बोलिए. Yes, very good. Markdown मोहम्मद असलम ने आंसर दिया है 400 rupees. Okay. So whatever closing stock, in closing stock markdown, we haven't calculated closing stock. So markdown of rupees 400. So what is the markdown in the closing stock? It is of rupees 400. The departmental closing stock is to be valued at cost subject to adjustment of markup and markdown. Okay. So closing stock is not given directly. So closing stock is not given directly. We have to calculate this closing stock and there is a markdown of rupees 400 in the closing stock. Okay. Sir, till now there is no difficulty. Till now there is no difficulty. 400 rupees. Everyone, Git Chauhan ji, you answer wrong. ये बेटा Git Chauhan 15,000 में 1200. So कैलसी पे ले लेना बेटा. Git Chauhan 1200 आया है. सो 5,000 इंटू 1,200 डिवाइड बाय 15,000. तो आपको आपका आंसर मिल जाएगा. गीत, आई डोंट नो व्हाई यू आंसर रॉन्ग. यस, आज बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट कॉन्सेप्ट में एक्सप्लेन करने जा रहा था, मार्कअप मार्कडाउन अकाउंट. ओके, टेक द बेनिफिट ऑफ लाइव सेशंस. It's very difficult to sit for 2.5 hours afterwards and to attend the regular session. So it's my request to all of you, maximum students, please attend it in the live one. Okay. Though you're not recorded, watch the recorded sessions, but if you revise it with me, there is no need to revise it at the end. So those students who are not watching it in the live session, and if you are saying to yourself that I will attend it afterwards, it is really very difficult. But if you have any problem, any reason for your missing this session, then it's okay, beta. Excuses are not important. Try to attend it 100%. But suppose if sometimes it may happen that you may miss your session, then it's okay. But please try to watch all sessions in live only. So it's request to you, because I'm telling you all these things by your past experience, and we are expert persons in this, so we are aware about what mistakes normally students are doing while studying. But you are not taking it seriously, you are not attending your classes in live session, or sometimes it may happen that चलो मैं बाद में देख लेता हूँ, and it won't happen. ओके, बाद में ये कभी आता नहीं है, ये ध्यान में रखना. सो जितना भी हो सकता है इस बैच में, तो आप यू आर रियली वेरी लकी, आई एम टेलिंग यू, कि यहाँ पे सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट ये है कि आप लोगों को हर सेशन यहाँ पे जो मिल रहा है, इट्स नॉट ओनली अवर पास्ट बैचेस का सेशन, बट आई एम ऑल्सो टेकिंग रिविजन फ्रॉम यूर पास्ट एग्जामिनेशन क्वेश्चन. सो बेटा, इतना लकी बैच है, तो क्यों आप लोग अटेंड नहीं करते हो? इतना याद रखें, रिविजन के लिए ये बैचेस बहुत अटेंटिव, आपको बहुत ज्यादा फायदेमंद रहने वाला है. ओके, चलिए. सो 400 रुपीज. Manisha is also saying so 400 rupees is the answer. Yes, very good, beta. So now we are going to try to prepare trading account. So यहाँ तक आपका पूरा क्वेश्चन यहाँ पे मेरा खत्म हो चुका है. So now trading account. So yes, without any tension, don't refer the answer. Okay, don't refer the answer. I am giving you 2 minutes. Without any markup markdown concept, without any markup markdown concept, can you tell me? Can you tell me the अमाउंट इन द ट्रेडिंग अकाउंट? चलो, ट्रेडिंग अकाउंट यदि आप बनाते थे तो ट्रेडिंग अकाउंट आप कैसे बनाते थे? चलो, ट्रेडिंग अकाउंट. ओके, डोंट राइट द आंसर, इट इज जस्ट यू कैन टेक अ स्क्रीनशॉट आफ्टरवर्ड्स. सो डोंट राइट इट. Important point I have given you: markup not open and markup open. So trading account. But debit side, 2 opening stock. Then you will write 2 purchases, buy sales, buy closing stock, which is missing actually, you have to calculate it, and 2 gross profit. Okay, 2 gross profit. Okay, so without markdown markup, I will record 65,000. On a debit side of opening stock, purchases, I will write 2 lakhs. Purchases, I will write 2 lakhs. Sales rupees 3 lakhs. Okay, sales rupees 3 lakhs. But now what happens? Sales rupees 3 lakhs. Now see, now here you can calculate gross profit. See beta, now whatever you sold, it is out of purchases. Sorry, whatever you sold is out of opening stock and purchases. Correct है? whatever you sold is out of opening stock and out of purchases. Okay, so opening stock, we will assume whole opening stock is sold 65,000. But wait, this is a cost. You sold at 25% extra. So this is your profit margin. Correct? Hai? So your profit margin is 25%. But what happens? You can't sell it at whatever you expected. So 65,000 plus 25%, your profit margin is 16,250. But there is a markdown. There is a markdown of rupees 600. What is a markdown? In opening stock, you can check your expected selling price is 65,000 plus 16,250. But what happened? Due to some problems, you sold it at 80,650. Okay. So your sales, your opening stock is actually 18,650. And what is your profit margin? Profit margin is 16,250 minus 600. So your profit in this is 15,650. What is the profit? 15,650. In 3 lakhs rupees sales. In 3 lakhs rupees sales, your opening stock selling price is 80,650. But how you got this 80,650? Your purchase cost of opening stock is 65,000. You bought that stock at 65,000. Your expected selling price is 25% above that. But something happens that you can't sell it at 65,000 plus 16,250 due to some problem, and you sold it at 600 reduced price, and 600 reduced price means beta your markdown is rupees 600. You got this concept? Okay. Now what is my purchases out of this beta? If 3 lakhs is my sales, out of that I sold goods of 18,650. So my purchases value, my selling price purchases value is 2,19,350. Okay. So now how I got this 2,19,350? See. This 2,19,350. Now what is given in the question? Markdown stock costing rupees 5,000 is still there is unsold. Okay. So 5,000. So you sold out of this 10,000. Okay. So 10,000 ka आपका purchases, so goods sold. So purchases marked down by 1,200. Correct? Hai? Purchases during the year, purchases, whatever purchases, that is marked down by 1,200. Okay. So out of this, you sold only 5,000 ka goods are still remain in the stock. So 10,000 ka you sold it. So out of 10,000, markdown is beta 800. So total 1,200 is a markdown. Out of this, 400 rupees markdown in closing stock and 800 rupees markdown in, then it will be in sales. That markdown kitna ho jayega? Sales में 800 rupees का markdown हो जाएगा. Okay sir. तो sales में 800 का markdown है. Out of purchases, I got this 800. See, it's very simple. One thing, make it very clear. My markdown is rupees 1,200 out of purchases. Correct? Hai? Now this purchases, whatever I purchase during the year, either I will sell it or it will be in my stock. 1,200 रुपए का परचेसेस में मार्कडाउन है. अभी जो मैं परचेस करता हूं, एक तो आइदर मैं वो बेचता हूं, नहीं तो बचता है. तो बचा कितना उसमें से? बचा 5,000 का माल जिसमें 400 का मार्कडाउन है. तो बाकी मार्कडाउन जो है वो किसमें चला गया? बाकी 800 रुपया चला गया मार्कडाउन सेल्स में. देखो 1,200 का मार्कडाउन था जो मैंने परचेस किया. अभी परचेस जो मैं करता हूं, आइदर बेचूंगा या क्लोजिंग स्टॉक में जाएगा, बराबर है। जो भी मैं परचेस करता हूं, एक तो मैं बेच दूंगा, नहीं बेचा तो मेरे क्लोजिंग स्टॉक में बचेगा। तो क्लोजिंग स्टॉक में कितना बचा, क्लोजिंग स्टॉक में मेरा 400 रुपए जितना मार्कडाउन हुआ है उतना मेरा क्लोजिंग स्टॉक का मार्कडाउन है। तो 800 रुपए का मार्कडाउन किस में हुआ, वो सेल्स में चला जाएगा। वेरी सिंपल। यस सर, नाउ वी गॉट दिस। ओके, सो 2,19,350 प्लस 800 रुपया, मतलब मेरी वैल्यू कितनी हो गई, 2,20,150 विदाउट मार्कडाउन। और ये जो है, ये कितने रुपए पे मैं बेचता हूँ, 25 डिवाइड बाय 125। तो मैं कितने का मेरा मार्केट प्रॉफिट है, 44,030। ये मेरी प्रॉफिट का मार्जिन है। और प्रॉफिट मार्जिन में से मेरा कॉस्ट कितने का रहेगा, यस, तो मेरा कॉस्ट होगा 1,76,120। इसकी मेरी कॉस्ट है। सो 176,120 प्लस 65,000, 241,120। 241,120 is my cost. Once again, how I calculated this? See, yes, it's very simple. 3 lakhs is my sales after markdown. After markdown, okay. What is the markdown price? 600 and 800. 600 in opening stock, which you totally sold, and 800 out of purchases. So not 1,200. Why? Because 1,200 purchases is a total purchases markdown. Out of 1,200, 800 I sold and 400 is in my closing stock. So beta, full amount is not marked down in sales. In sales, only 800 will be the markdown, because 1,200 is a markdown in purchases. Purchases either I will sell or it will be in my closing stock. So closing stock में कितना markdown है, 400 रुपया। तो 800 रुपया किस में markdown होगा, 800 रुपया sold में markdown होगा। If there is no markdown, I will sell those goods at rupees 3,14,000. Sorry, 3,01,400 is my selling price if there is no markdown. It indicates for 125 rupees, because 100 rupees ka mal I am selling it at 125. So 3,01,400 into 25 divided by 125, my profit will be 60,280 is my profit, and my cost is 3,01,400 into 25 divided by 125. So my purchases, sorry, 3,01,000, it indicates for 100. 100 is my cost. So 3,01,400 into 100 divided by 125. Okay. ये बहुत ज्यादा डिटेल हो जाएगा. This is simple calculation. This is simplest calculation. And now GP. Now this gross profit is without markdown. Without markdown, because you added markdown. And what is the markdown in this, beta? 1,400. Now your profit is getting reduced by your markdown amount. $60,280 minus 1,400. So final figure is 58,880, and this is called as final gross profit. Okay, once again, 3 lakhs is my sales amount. Understand this concept very carefully. This is most important concept. So this is how, this is a calculation of gross profit. This is a calculation of gross profit. See, 3 lakhs is my sales. Correct, che? Sales is 3 lakhs, but this goods sold is after markdown. So what is my markdown? Goods sold, opening stock markdown by rupees 600. So whatever I sold, it is at reduced price of 600. And purchases which I sold is 800 markdown. टोटल परचेसेस में मार्कडाउन था 1200, 1200, और उसमें से क्लोजिंग स्टॉक में 400 चला जाएगा मार्कडाउन, एंड आई लेफ्ट विथ 800 विच आई सोल्ड. ओके, सो माय टोटल मार्कडाउन इज 1400. बेटा, दिस इज वेरी हाई लेवल कॉन्सेप्ट, वेरी हाई लेवल कॉन्सेप्ट. ओनली दो स्टूडेंट्स विल अंडरस्टैंड जिनको सीए करने की लेवल है. ओके, जो समझने की कोशिश करते हैं कि ठीक है सर, मैंने 3 लाख रुपए का माल बेचा, पर 3 लाख में कितना मार्कडाउन था? 3 लाख में मार्कडाउन था 1400. सो 1400 इज अ मार्कडाउन. इफ देयर इज नो मार्कडाउन, आई कैन सेल इट एट 3,01,400. नाउ दिस इज रिक्वायर्ड. If there is no markdown, I can sell it at 3,01,400. So what is my profit margin? Profit margin is 25%. So I calculated gross profit. But listen, this profit is without markdown, and therefore I have to reduce markdown once again. So why I added markdown? I added markdown to calculate GP, normal GP ratio. If there is markdown, and if I want to calculate GP, it is not possible without adding by markup account, markdown account. So if I don't add markdown, it's not possible for me. If I calculate, simple. If I calculate 3 lakhs at 125, so what is the profit at 25? So my profit will be 3 lakhs into 25 divided by 125, 60,000. And if this is the GP, it's a wrong GP. Why this GP is wrong? Because here this 3 lakhs is not at normal selling price. These 3 lakhs are after markdown. These 3 lakhs is after markdown. So you cannot calculate directly. Direct calculation not possible. 3 lakhs for 125. So 25 ke liye kitna? No, no, no. Why this calculation is wrong? Because there is no markdown. No markdown is considered. Okay. And this is only the reason. What is the process, correct process? First, you have to calculate sales. You have to consider sales without markdown. So this sales is without markdown. This is without markdown. Now it's possible. So 3,01,400 without markdown. So what is my GP without markdown? Without markdown is 60,280. And what is the amount of markdown in that? 1400. So my correct GP is not 60,000, but its correct GP is 58,880. Now you are getting this concept. एक बार मैं वापस हिंदी में बता देता हूँ. So students, are you getting this concept? Because this is really very difficult concept in departmental accounting. Okay. So सबसे ज़्यादा overall India students में, this is a concept where they are getting wrong answers. Okay. Markup, markdown concept. 90% students are not getting the concept of markup and markdown. Sanket sir, students, are you trying to understand it, or now it's easy to understand? Yes, beta. Now it's easy to understand or not? Purchases calculation, I will tell you. Sir, beta, first method is very tricky method. First method for those students who are at very, ये merit ranker students के लिए, this method they understood it. ठीक है. Average student, please go by this method. Okay. So merit rankers को मैंने पूरा bifurcation, इधर तो पूरा dissection करके दिया है. ओके, ये पूरा का पूरा कि ये क्या होगा, 3 लाख का सेल्स कहां से आया, ओपनिंग में से कितना आया, परचेसेस में से कितना आया, इतना डिटेल में जाने की जरूरत नहीं. वो उन्हीं को समझेगा जो इतना लेवल रखते हैं कॉस्टिंग समझने की, कि मेरा सेल्स कैसे बनता है. सेल्स कैसे बनता है? आउट ऑफ ओपनिंग स्टॉक एंड आउट ऑफ परचेसेस. सेल्स कैसे बनता है, तो आउट ऑफ ओपनिंग स्टॉक तो पूरा बेच दिया, एंड परचेसेस जितना परचेस किया था उसमें से 2,19,350 का मैंने बेचा है। ये मेरी कॉस्ट में से, सेलिंग प्राइस में से इतना मैंने बेचा है। अभी सेलिंग प्राइस कैसे निकाला उसका एक कैलकुलेशन, पर ये आसान कमजोर दिल वालों के लिए ये वाला है, वो ऊपर का बहुत ही ज्यादा ये था। एक बार हिंदी में बता देता हूं आपके लिए, एक ही बार में हिंदी में समझ लो पूरा का पूरा। देखिए भाई साहब, मार्कडाउन ये कॉन्सेप्ट जो है ना, बहुत आसान कॉन्सेप्ट है। क्या है कि मैंने 3 लाख का माल तो बेच दिया, पर 3 लाख माल में क्या हुआ था, मेरा एक्सपेक्टेड सेलिंग प्राइस, मैं 100 रुपए की चीज 125 रुपए में बेच रहा था। पर कभी कभार मेरा स्टॉक अच्छा नहीं आता है, तो मैं क्या करता हूं, मैं पूरा का पूरा माल कभी भी सेलिंग प्राइस मैंने मैंने डिसाइड किया था 125 पे, पर भाई साहब अभी फॉर एग्जांपल एकदम सिंपल सा एग्जांपल लेते हैं। सपोज मेरा रेस्टोरेंट का बिजनेस है, तो रेस्टोरेंट के बिजनेस में होता क्या है, रेस्टोरेंट के बिजनेस में कोई लोग जो है, मेरा एक्सपेक्टेड सेलिंग प्राइस मैंने डिसाइड किया रहता है, पर आप लोग आके बोलोगे सर मैं तो आपके पहचान का हूँ, चलो मुझे डिस्काउंट दे दो, चलो आप आ गए खाना खाने, चलो ये मेरा पुराना स्टूडेंट है, 5 रुपए का मैंने डिस्काउंट दे दिया। तो माई एक्सपेक्टेड सेलिंग प्राइस मेरा सपोज 100 रुपए का माल में बेचता हूँ, तो उसमें से कुछ स्टॉक, कुछ सेल्स ये मैं थोड़ा एक्सपेक्टेशन से कम प्राइस पे बेचता हूँ। मैं सबको डिस्काउंट नहीं देगा, एकदम पास के लोग रहेंगे तो डिस्काउंट दूंगा। तो मेरा सेल्स जो है, तो मेरा पूरा ओवरऑल प्रॉफिट, मेरा सपोज 30% का मार्जिन है, तो ओवरऑल प्रॉफिट मुझे 30% होने वाला है क्या, तो नहीं होने वाला है सर। क्योंकि कभी कभी जब डिस्काउंट लेने लोग आएंगे तो 30 रुपए का माल मैं 25 रुपए में भी बेच दूंगा, वही लोगों 30 रुपए का प्रॉफिट होगा, पर वहां पे मेरा प्रॉफिट नीचे आएगा। तो वही तो सेल्स मार्कडाउन है, उसी को तो मार्कडाउन बोलते हैं कि एक्सपेक्टेड सेलिंग प्राइस पे आपने नहीं बेचा। तो कितना माल था जो एक्सपेक्टेड सेलिंग प्राइस में नहीं बेचा, तो ओपनिंग स्टॉक जो मैंने बेचा उसमें 600 रुपए का मार्कडाउन था, एंड जो मैंने इस बार परचेस किया उसमें से मैंने जो बेचा वो 800 रुपए का मार्कडाउन। सर परचेसेस में तो 1200 रुपए का मार्कडाउन है। अरे भाई, परचेसेस 1200 है, और उसमें तूने क्लोजिंग स्टॉक में कुछ परचेसेस चला गया जिसमें मार्कडाउन 400 का था। 1200 परचेसेस में जो मार्कडाउन हुआ है, परचेसेस का मार्कडाउन 1200 का था, उसमें वो चला गया, परचेसेस में से थोड़ा माल गया क्लोजिंग स्टॉक में जिसमें 400 का मार्कडाउन है। सर बचा हुआ किस में मार्कडाउन है, बचा हुआ तो सेल्स में मार्कडाउन है ना फिर। हाँ सर, अभी ध्यान में आया, इट्स वेरी सिंपल। हाँ, तो अभी 600 रुपया जो ओपनिंग स्टॉक से आया उसमें मार्कडाउन था जो मैंने बेचा, और परचेसेस में से आया जो बेचा वो 800 रुपए का मार्कडाउन था, तो टोटल मेरा 1400 का मार्कडाउन है। सर मार्कडाउन नहीं होता ना तो मैं 25 रुपया प्रॉफिट में कमाया रहता। सब फिर समझ में आया मुझे। सो मार्कडाउन नहीं होना था तो मैंने सेल्स कितना किया रहता, सेल्स किया रहता मेरा 3,01,400। ओके सर, 3,01,400 तो मैंने मार्कडाउन के साथ, विदाउट मार्कडाउन मतलब मार्कडाउन नहीं हुआ रहता तो मैंने माल कितने में बेचा रहता, 3,01,400। सो उसमें मेरा मार्जिन कितना था, तो 125 में मेरा मार्जिन रहता है 25 रुपया। जब मैं सेल्स करता हूँ 125 का, तो 25 रुपया में प्रॉफिट कमाता हूँ, तो 60,280 ये मेरा प्रॉफिट होता था। सर नहीं हुआ, क्यों नहीं हुआ, क्योंकि मेरा मार्कडाउन जो है ना वो 60,280 में 1400 रुपए का मार्कडाउन हो गया, तो मेरा फाइनल प्रॉफिट में कैलकुलेट करूंगा 58,880। सर जो बच्चे इस तरीके से कैलकुलेट करेंगे उनका ही आंसर करेक्ट होगा। जो बच्चे डायरेक्टली सर डायरेक्टली 3 लाख पे अपने 25% निकाला, 25/125, तो सर आपका आंसर गलत है। क्यों गलत है, क्योंकि आपका 60,000 ये जो है ना मार्कडाउन आया, और ये 60,000 ये आपका प्रॉफिट आया, पर 60,000 में मार्कडाउन की कॉन्सेप्ट कहाँ है सर, 60,000 में मार्कडाउन है ही नहीं। तो जो बच्चे डायरेक्टली 60,000 आंसर निकालेंगे वो सभी बच्चे रॉन्ग हो जाएंगे, और यही तो था कैलकुलेशन। सो मेरा मार्कडाउन कितना हुआ, यस 1400 का मार्कडाउन। तो पहले मैं ऐड करेगा, क्योंकि एडिशन करने के बिना मैं 125 और 25 नहीं ले सकता हूं, और पहले मैंने ऐड किया था तो बाद में मुझे प्रॉफिट में से लेस भी करना पड़ेगा, तब जाके मेरा फाइनल प्रॉफिट आएगा। बस सर, इससे ज्यादा एक्सप्लेन नहीं कर सकता, इससे ज्यादा एक्सप्लेन नहीं कर सकता हूं मार्कडाउन कॉन्सेप्ट हियर। ओके, Ah, very good, Nanesh Ingre. Very good. So it means sales which is given in the question is after after markdown. Okay, so this is after markdown. Very good. And for calculation of profit, that 25% we have to consider it before markdown. So without markdown means before markdown. Without markdown means before markdown. Then I calculated profit, and after calculation of profit, I have to reduce markdown because this is not earned by me, and therefore my gross profit will be 58,880. Now it is clear, beta. Now it is clear. 58,880. बस यही था concept of markdown. So by closing stock will be 3 lakhs minus 65,000 minus 2 lakhs minus 58,880. So my closing stock will be, yes, now you only tell me what is my closing stock value. My closing stock value will be 20. Yes. Oh, okay. I forgot to consider shortage. Okay, sorry. So by shortage is 1,000. अरे shortage भी हुआ था ना. So my closing stock will be 22,880 without having any markdown concept. So this is my GP. And my closing stock will be 22,880. It's a balancing figure. 22,880 is a balancing figure. GP you have to calculate. Yes. Very good, Kanakharini ji. So, and now Sanket sir student always get the correct answer for markup markdown concept. आने दो एग्जाम में. नहीं डरते सर अभी हम लोग markup. We do not have any fear for markup markdown. It's very simple, sir. It's very simple. Markup markdown. अरे बहुत सिंपल है मेरे दोस्त. ठीक है? Over. Trading account answer. Yes, in exam you have to present it in this way. Calculation of gross profit. चलो अच्छे से presentation देता हूँ. Write down working note 1. Calculation of gross profit. चलो लिखो calculation of gross profit. Calculation of gross profit. Serial number. Particulars. Rupees. Roman 1. Sales. Given 3 lakhs. But this is after markdown. Huh? After markdown. Roman 2. Markdown in sales. Markdown in sales. A. Markdown in sales out of opening stock. So opening stock full 600 ना कितना था बेटा 600. This is sold. Whole goods are sold. And out of purchases. Okay. 1,200 rupees is the loading in purchases of 15,000. Out of this, you sold 10,000. 10,000 Q because closing stock out of this is 5,000. It means sold 10,000. So what is the markdown in sales? 600 plus 800. C subtotal A plus B 1,400. So there is markdown in sales 1,400. Okay. Roman 3. Sales before markdown. Sales before markdown. 1 plus 2C. 1 plus 2C, 3,01,400. This is for 125. It belongs to 125. So what is gross profit before markdown? Roman 3 multiplied by 25 upon 125. 3,01,400 divided by 5. So 25 upon 125 means divided by 5. Now less markdown. 1,400. So what is my gross profit after markdown? 58,880. Yes, beta. Understood? 58,880. Okay. Yes, beta. So balancing figure is closing stock. Balancing figure is closing stock. मार्कडाउन से मत डरो यार, बहुत क्वेरीज आते सर, मार्कडाउन बताओ, मार्कअप बताओ. मार्कडाउन इज नथिंग बट यू कैनॉट सेल एट व्हाट यू एक्सपेक्टेड. इट इज कॉल्ड एज मार्कडाउन. इच्छा तो बहुत है 25 रुपया कमाने की, पर बेटा अभी बीवी के रिश्तेदार आ गए, तो वो केस में मुझे प्रॉफिट पूरा मिलेगा क्या? उनसे नहीं ले सकता हूं ना बेटा, वो तो फ्री में आके जाएंगे. सो दैट इज मार्कडाउन. तो जो एक्सपेक्टेड सेलिंग प्राइस नहीं मिला, उससे कम मिला, तो दैट इज मार्कडाउन. यूज कॉमन सेंस. यूज कॉमन सेंस. Expectation 100 rupees ka mal, you have to sell it at 125. But if you cannot sell it at 125, some goods you cannot sell it. Okay, so that is markdown. So markdown is not in total sales. Markdown is in some part of sales. Suppose if I am selling 3 lakhs rupees का माल, so 2.5 लाख में markdown नहीं है, 50,000 में markdown है. समझ लो, जो 50,000 का सेल हुआ उसमें markdown है, पूरे इसमें नहीं. अभी इसमें 10,000 में markdown. 3 लाख में से 10,000 का माल था, उसमें मार्कडाउन हुआ 800 का. नाउ इट्स क्लियर बेटा, नाउ इट्स क्लियर ना मार्कडाउन क्या है. यस मनीषा बेन, संकेत सर के साथ एनीथिंग इज पॉसिबल. बेटा फर्स्ट मेथड मोहम्मद असलम रहने दो. मोहम्मद असलम जी फर्स्ट मेथड छोड़ दो, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, वो ज्यादा कॉस्टिंग हो जाएगा नहीं तो. चलिए, इतना डिटेल में बताया कि कॉस्टिंग का सब्जेक्ट चालू हो गया, ऐसे लगने लगा. ओके, चलो वर्किंग नोट 1 क्लियर. सो trading account, so this is a final profit that you should get it in the markup account. Now I will show you now this calculation how to without trading account. Means see, if you prepare stock account and markup account, finally you will get the same GP. Finally you will get the same GP, but in the different way. This is a different way of presentation. Either show at cost or show at selling price. यस, ज्योति को क्लियर हुआ, प्रियंका को क्लियर हुआ. वेरी गुड बेटा, वेरी गुड. आज का कॉन्सेप्ट वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट वन. नाउ सी हाउ टू प्रिपेयर stock account. Now stock account is nothing but trading account, but at selling price. Now I will prepare stock account and memorandum markup account. memorandum markup account. Markup account means what? See, this is at 125 and markup is at 25. Okay. And here in markup account, you will get GP. Where you will get GP? In markup account. Where you will get GP? In markup account. So this is a different style of presentation of trading account. In simple language, this is a different style of presentation of trading account. Trading account, we prepare it at cost. And now we will prepare it at selling price and markup account. And GP we will get it in markup account. Okay. Easy che? Chalo. So how to present it? To opening stock. To opening stock. So presentation. Okay. So opening stock, I won't record at 65,000. 65,000 plus 25%. But wait. There is markdown also. How much is the markdown in this? Yes, beta. Markdown ketlo che? 600 rupees. Okay. Now this 600, you have two options. Either you will deduct from here this 600 or you can show on the credit side. This 600 can be shown credit side. क्रेडिट साइड पे भी बता सकते हो और डेबिट में से माइनस भी कर सकते हो. So this is the markdown. Okay. So I will record it at 65,000 plus 25% minus 600. 80,650. So both options are correct. And here in memorandum markup account, I will record by stock reserve or by balance brought down. This is the opening stock. So balance brought down, that 65,000 into 25%. So that is a loading beta. Minus 600. So second effect, or it's on the option 2, can be on debit side. You can record it on the debit side. Both options are correct. Okay. So 65,000 into 25% minus 600. Or you can record it on the debit side. 15,650. You can deduct it from the opening stock or you may present it on the debit side. So first thing over. So ultimate effect. See. So ultimate effect. You can take on calci 80,650. 80,650 minus 15,650. Your ultimate effect is 65,000. So 65,000 is recorded. Okay. 65,000 is recorded, but different style of presentation. Different style of presentation at selling price minus markup. Okay. On the opposite side. Markup will record on the opposite side. Markup is nothing but it's a loading. And ultimate effect is 65,000. Okay. Over concept very clear beta. Chalo. Abhi purchases. Yes, purchases. What is purchases beta? What is purchases? 2 lakhs. Correct che? Purchases 2 lakhs. But wait. 2 lakhs plus 25%. 2 lakhs plus 25%. Okay. So this is 2,50,000. And in purchases, markdown on purchases is rupees 1,200. That I will record here. Okay. Markdown on the opposite side. So markdown of purchases, I will record on the opposite side. Correct che? Here I will record 2 purchases. How much beta? 50,000. 2 lakhs into 25%. So purchases markdown is 50,000, and second effect here, by markdown on purchases opposite side. Sorry. Okay, my mistake. Okay, sorry. 2,50,000 का markdown on the credit side. On the credit side, by purchases 2,50,000, or you can consider 2 lakhs pay 25%. 2 lakhs pay 25%. So this is a markup on close. Yes. And on the debit side, I will write this. Here it's on credit. So now on debit side, markdown on purchases opposite side पे लिखना है 1,200. Now see, this effect is 0. Credit debit effect is 0, and 2,50,000 debit, credit 50,000. So ultimate effect is 2 lakhs, and this is how you record it. Purchases 2 lakhs. Markdown of purchases on the opposite side. Markdown on purchases is on the opposite side. Okay. Anything difficult till now? See once again. So 2 lakh रुपया purchase था. I have recorded 2,50,000, and I will cancel 50,000 loading on this, and markdown. Where to record markdown on purchases? On the credit side of stock account and on the debit side of markup account. So ultimate effect is 0. Ultimate effect is 0. 1 credit, 1 debit. So 0 effect, and 2,50,000 minus 50,000. So ultimate effect is 2 lakhs. Anything difficult till now? No, sir. It's very simple. Now sales. Okay. Sales. કેટલો છે sales? 3 lakhs. Okay. So sales directly. Don't calculate loading on this. Huh? Sales I will consider by sales 3 lakhs. By sales 3 lakhs. ठीक है? सेल्स हो गया 3 lakhs. ठीक है. नाउ सेल्स के ऊपर कुछ भी कैलकुलेट मत करना. डोंट कैलकुलेट एनीथिंग ऑन सेल्स. नाउ नेक्स्ट थिंग, बाय क्लोजिंग स्टॉक. वेट. By closing stock. Now this is very important. How to calculate closing stock? See, we already prepared one working note. Okay. Closing stock, you got 22,880. Closing stock, you got 22,880. But, wait. This 22,880 is after markdown of 400. This 22,880 is after markdown of rupees 400. Now question is open to you. Question to all of you. Can you calculate loading on this closing stock? चलो अभी इसके ऊपर आप लोग मुझे लोडिंग बताओगे. This 22,280. So what is the value? Closing stock 22,880. What you are going to write in closing stock? 22,880. So now question is to you, all of you, is are you going to write 22,880 plus 25%? Are you going to write 22,880? अरे एक तो लिखना ही रहेगा यहाँ हमारा. सॉरी, बाय शॉर्टेज 1,000. सॉरी, एक रह गया लिखना. शॉर्टेज कितना था 1000 but by shortage 1000 plus 25% 1250 to shortage 1000 into 25% 250. So ultimate effect 1250 credit 250 debit. Ultimate effect is 1000. Now question to all of you, what I am going to write it in the closing stock. Closing stock, tell me what I am going to write. Don't give me a balancing figure answer. I want logical one. How you got the answer? Now how to calculate closing stock calculation is very simple. Yes. What is the closing stock? What is the closing stock? 22,880. 22,880 plus 400. Now this is very simple. Markdown of 400. Markdown of 400 in closing stock. First, I will add it like opening stock. Then I will calculate 25% and then I will deduct again markdown. Without markdown, I cannot calculate closing stock. Now, this is very, very important. 22,880 plus 400 into 25%, 5820, sorry, plus 25%, 22,880 plus 400 plus 25% minus 400. So my closing stock will be 28. एक बार कैलकुलेट करो बेटा. 22,880 ना. 80,650 plus 2,50,000 minus 3 lakhs minus 1,200 minus 1,250. Yes. 22,880 plus 400 plus 25%. No, beta, here you have to consider X na. By closing stock, you can consider, because don't do this calculation. Directly you can take, I will tell you the balancing figure. By closing stock, directly you can take the balancing figure. 80,650. हाँ 500 का इफेक्ट आएगा उसमें. प्लस 2,50,000 minus 3 lakhs minus 1,200 minus 1,250. You can take it directly balancing figure 28,200 and here you can show the calculation to stock reserve. Yes, do one thing. Balancing figure is closing stock 28,200. This is a closing balance into 28,200 plus 400. 28,200 plus 400. On this, you can calculate 25. This is at selling price, na? So my selling price is 125 and loading is 25, and minus I will do again 400. So see, 28,200 plus 400 into 25 divided by 125, 5720 minus 400. So I will get the figure 5320. And see, 28,200 minus 5320, I am getting the same answer, 22,880. 22,880. See the answer, 22,880. Now this is how you have to calculate. First, you will calculate balancing figure, closing stock. In closing stock, so this is after markdown. This is after markdown. Okay. While calculating profit, first you will add 400. Then 25 upon 125. It's my loading. But this is after calculation of 400. So again deduct 400 to get the correct profit. And now you can get the answer 15,650 plus 50,000 minus 1,200 minus 250 minus 5320. My correct answer is 58,880 is my GP. 2 GP, 58,880, same GP as trading account. So I hope now you are clear with this concept. So balancing figure, do one thing, take a balancing figure. Take a balancing figure 58,880, and this is the balancing figure in stock account also. Stock and memorandum markup account. Memorandum markup account and stock account. You can check here. So opening stock, ICI has done 600. They have written on the credit side and this 600 on the debit side. Purchases का markdown purchases में लिखो. Okay. And sales में कितना markdown था? $1,400 का मार्कडाउन था. एक्चुअली सेल्स का भी मार्कडाउन लिखना पड़ता है, प्राइस ने ये मार्कडाउन नहीं लिखा है 1,400, एक्चुअली वो भी लिखना पड़ता है. बट ठीक है, अभी सेल्स का मार्कडाउन हम लोग प्रेजेंट नहीं करेंगे फाइनली. सो 28,200 we have to record. And now you will get the same answer as ICI. Okay. अब ICI का TYK का आंसर चेक कर लेना. You will get the 58,880 as the final figure. So stock account. I hope now markup account is clear to you. I know it's difficult, but now stock reserve 5320 ही आया बेटा मेरा तो. 28,200 plus 400, 28,600. This reflects 125. So divide by 125 into 25, and you deducted. Yes, I'm getting 5320. ज्योति जी 5320 ही मुझे मिल रहा है. It's simple. So markup account is nothing but it's a unrealized profit, 25 rupees. 25 rupees is markup. and 125 rupees is a selling price. That is a stock account. And if you don't want to maintain this, you have trading account at cost. One question of markup, बस मैं इतना ही लूंगा. I won't take another question on markup. टाइम मिला तो लेता हूं, बट टाइम नहीं मिला तो आई कैनॉट टेक दिस क्वेश्चन ऑफ मार्कअप. ओके, बिकॉज अभी भी बाकी के क्वेश्चन हमें सॉल्व करने हैं आफ्टर ब्रेक, अदर क्वेश्चंस. ठीक है, पास्ट एग्जामिनेशन क्वेश्चन. सो मार्कअप अकाउंट यदि टाइम मिलता है तो आई विल डेफिनेटली टेक दिस. ओके, थैंक यू. टेक अ ब्रेक. ब्रेक ऑफ 10 मिनट्स. 8:30 को हम लोग वापस आते हैं. वी विल मीट एट 8:30. यस, चलो जल्दी से मार्कअप कॉन्सेप्ट. टेक अ ब्रेक. चलो question number, now we are going to solve past examination questions. Yes, now you only tell me questions. One, two, three, four over. Finish Leather and Suman Enterprises. I think this question is easy. Yes. Tell me question numbers, beta. Jyoti Singh, sir, May 22 question. May 22 question, beta. Which question you want? Okay. May 22 question. Chalo. So let's start with May 22 question. May 22, have you tried, beta? Any one of you? Question number 17. Chalo. Everyone is saying, sir, question number 17. PQR Limited has three departments, L, M, and N. The following information is provided for the year ended 31st March 2022. Opening stock. Opening stock is debit. ओपनिंग स्टॉक रिजर्व P&L के क्रेडिट साइड में लिखेंगे. ओपनिंग स्टॉक रिजर्व P&L के क्रेडिट साइड में लिखेंगे. P&L, this is trading account. Material consumed debit, direct labor debit, closing stock credit, sales credit, area occupied and number of employees is a basis for division, basis for apportionment, basis for apportionment. Stock of each department are valued at cost to the department concerned. Stock of L transferred to M, so L M को कॉस्ट प्लस 20% पे ट्रांसफर करता है एंड एम एन को 20% ऑन सेल्स ट्रांसफर करता है. सी द इक्वेशन. कॉस्ट प्लस 20% एंड 20% ऑन सेल्स. सर, यूर थिंकिंग एंड आवर थिंकिंग इज स्लाइटली डिफरेंट. मैं उधर के उधर ही लिख के रखता हूं. कॉस्ट प्लस 20% एंड 20% ऑन सेल्स. Then other common expenses, staff welfare. So staff welfare, beta, you have to divide it in 6 is to 3 is to, sorry, 6 is to 4 is to 2, 60, 40, 20. And 12,532 5, 3, 2. You are required to prepare trading and P&L account. Chalo, write down PQR Limited. Write down PQR Limited. One minute, beta. Departmental trading account. Write down Departmental trading account. Trading and P&L account. Particulars L, M, N, total. On 2 pages you can take. Particulars L, M, N, total. Draw for half page. Draw for half page. Chalo. Draw for half page. Yes. Now start. To opening stock. To opening stock. $10,000, 16,000, 38,000, 26 plus 38, 64,000. This is pending beta. Opening stock reserve, we will write it afterwards. Material consumed to material 32,000, 40,000, dash to labor 18 plus 20, 38,000. Closing stock 10, 40, 10,000, 60,000. Sales 1,60,000. And now very important. Actually closing stock थोड़ा नीचे लिखना था. By closing stock 10, 40, 10, 60. and by transfer and to transfer. Okay. And then to GP. Now see, transfer is at, we have written cost plus 20%. So cost, first we will calculate cost. So cost is 10,000 plus 32,000. Take on calci, 10,000 plus 32,000 plus 18,000 minus 10,000. So 50,000. So transfer 50,000 plus 20% on cost. So 20%. Now this is very important. Plus 20%. So 50,000 plus 20%. 60,000. L के क्रेडिट में, on the same side, M के डेबिट में, on the M debit side 60,000. Okay, and profit is 10,000. This is 70, 70. 70, 70. Now this is very important. So 50,000, 60,000 का 50,000 का माल 60,000 में बेचा. You sold 50,000 goods at 20% extra, means you are in profit of 10,000. Now second one is very important. $16, $40, $20 plus $60. 16, $40, $20, $60 minus 40,000. 96,000. Now wait. 96,000, 20% on sales. 20% on sales means 100 is sales, 80 is cost. Okay. So 80 is cost and 100 is sales. Now this is something very important. 90,000 into divided by 80 into 100. 96,000 reflects 80 into 100. So this is 1,20,000, my friend. This is very important. No directly 20%. Don't add directly 20%. It is on sales. So sales is 100. 80 is cost. Okay. So divide by 80 into 100, 1,20,000. And N के debit में 1,20,000. So what is the profit? 120 minus 96. 96 is a cost. So you are in profit of 24,000. 24,000. So what is the total? 1,60,000. And what is final figure? 1,70,000. It's a balancing figure now. 170 minus 38 minus 120. So this is 12,000. Total is 46. 24 plus 12 plus 10. 46. Here it is 1,60,000. And by internal transfer, dash, dash. Internal transfer, we never take total. Don't take it in total. 64 plus 72 plus 38 plus 46. 2,20,000. 2,20,000. Don't take it in total. Internal transfer. By GP brought down 10,000, 24,000, 12,000, 46,000. 10, 24, 12, 46. That is the GP. And now calculate salary. Salary is 36,000 divided by 12. 6 plus 4 plus 2. 36,000 In which ratio? Which ratio, beta? 6, 4, 2, 64, 36,000 divided by 12 into 6 is equal to 18,000, 12,000, 6,000. To rent, to rent 12,000, 5 is to 3 is to 2, 12,000 divided by 10 into 5, 6,000, 3,600 and 2 is equal to 2,400. To net profit, it's a balancing figure. I think first one is in loss. By loss, 24, 14,000. Second one, 8,400. Twelve minus 6 minus 2.4, 3,600. And this is 12,000 and loss is 14,000. Yes, till now any confusion, beta? Still we have to calculate closing stock loading. Yes, any confusion? कनक हरिनी जी, एम का कॉस्ट, हाउ टू कैलकुलेट एम का कॉस्ट? कनक जी बोल रही है, सर कैन यू प्लीज एक्सप्लेन अगेन द कॉस्ट फॉर एम? यस बेटा, व्हाई नॉट? सी बेटा, एम जो है, एम सी, this is the cost of M. 16 plus 40 plus 20 plus 60 minus closing stock of 40,000. Minus closing stock of 40,000. So what is the cost? Cost is 96,000. Now what is the equation? 120 is profit and 80 is cost to M. 80 is cost to M. Now M cost is 96,000. So what is the selling price? Cross multiplication, 96,000 into 100 divided by 80. So 1,20,000 is a transfer price. Now you got, Kanak ji? Yes, Kanak, now easy. अरे ये बहुत शानदार क्वेश्चंस है, मजा आता है ये क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करने में. ये क्वेश्चंस उन्हीं को समझते हैं जो उतनी लेवल रखते. यस कनक जी, इज इजी. $1,20,000. Till now easy beta. Okay. Now P and L account. Now P and L account. P and L account, write down particulars, rupees, particulars, rupees. On first line, by opening stock reserve. On first line, by opening stock reserve. Okay. Now very important concept. Opening stock reserve is given in the question 4,000 plus 6,000. 4,000 opening stock reserve on the opposite side. In P&L opposite side. Remember, opening stock has a debit balance, but reserve is on the credit side. Logic is very simple. Opening stock is now recorded at, now opening stock you recorded at 64,000, but in this you have unrealized profit, and unrealized profit always in which stock? Receivers department. So you can see here in question, opening stock of L. L is a sender department. Dad ke opening stock mein there is no loading. Dad is L. Son and grandson is M and N. So किसके closing stock में loading है? Closing stock of M and N, it includes loading. Okay. So 4,000 and 6,000, and whose profit? In M stock, L's profit, and N stock, M's profit. Okay. So this is now very confusing. Now closing stock calculation is very interesting one. Now understand the closing stock calculation. Okay. Before that, I will write, see, 12,000 is profit, 14,000 is loss. So my net loss is of rupees 2,000. 2,000 is my net loss. Okay. Otherwise, I will write by profit of, इसका profit लिखूंगा मैं M plus by profit M plus N. 12,000 and to loss of L 14,000. And now very important concept, to closing stock reserve. To closing stock reserve. Okay. See, for this working note 1 and 2. Now prepare after 5 lines. P&L only one column, beta. P&L is of only one column. Working note 1, stock reserve. Stock reserve in M's closing stock. इसका प्रॉफिट होगा प्रॉफिट ऑफ एल. इसका प्रॉफिट होगा प्रॉफिट ऑफ एल. नाउ दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट वर्किंग नोट. प्रॉफिट ऑफ एल. सीरियल नंबर, particulars, computation. If you ask me this question is of 8 marks, no, this question is minimum 12 to 15 marks. Okay, but I cannot help you out. ICI ने दिया था 8 mark के लिए. Closing stock of M given. Closing stock of M given. कितना closing stock है? 40,000. कितना है? 40,000. Now please understand. Now this is very important line. Now please understand next one. Roman 2. Now loading is in. loading is in stock which is transferred from L. So element of L in closing stock of M. Now this is important adjustment. IMP marked by red pen. Element of L in closing stock of M. Very, very important concept. Element of L in closing stock of M. So what is the element? C. Now please understand this concept logically. Okay. See, M opening stock is 16,000. We will assume this is first in, first out method. First in, first out method. So, we transferred it to N. So, first in, first out method. So, 16,000. See, I will tell you the simple example. I have two Maggies. I have two Maggies in opening stock. I bought 10 Maggies. I bought 10 Maggies. Okay. So 2 Maggies I bought at 10 rupees, assume. And 10 Maggies I bought at 14 rupees. This is quantity. This is rate. Acha. Now rate are changed. You know that now milk price is increased by rupees 4. Okay. तो अभी लीटर का 60 का 64 हो गया. Okay. So now same Maggi prices are also changed. So first you bought 2 Maggies at 10 rupees, previous stock. Now example, cheese, Amul butter previous price was 480 and now current price is 520, 40 rupees increase in the butter. Okay. So same butter of 1 kg, previously you got at 480 and now you are getting it at 520. Okay. So now the question is, now I consume 7 Maggies. 7 Maggies which I consume, out of this, 2 Maggies I bought at 10 and 5 Maggies I bought it at 14. So these 2 Maggies I consume first in, first out. I consume first 10 rupees ka Maggi. And now I left with closing stock of 5 Maggies. Now this price is rupees 14. Okay. So closing stock is at latest price. So this is called as first in, first out method. Okay. Direct entry students, you got this. एक बार हिंदी में बताता हूँ. 2 Maggies मैंने 10 रुपए में लिए थे. 10 Maggi मैंने 14 रुपीस पे लिए. अभी उसमें से मैंने 7 Maggies खा लिए. अभी 7 Maggies में से मैंने पहले कौन सा लॉट खाया? फर्स्ट इन, फर्स्ट आउट. तो मैंने पहले 2 Maggies जो 10 वाला लॉट था वो खाया और 5 Maggies जो थे वो 14 वाले थे. तो अभी मैं बचा कितने Maggies से बेटा? 12 में से 7 Maggies खत्म हुए. 7 Maggies खत्म हुए तो बचे 5 Maggi. अभी ये 5 Maggi मैं कौन से प्राइस पे रिकॉर्ड करूंगा? तो 10 वाला तो खत्म हो गया ना, मैंने खा लिया. तो जो 14 रुपीस का है वो स्टॉक मेरे पास बचा हुआ है. इसको बोलते फर्स्ट इन, फर्स्ट आउट. इसको क्या बोलते? फर्स्ट इन, फर्स्ट आउट. तो पहले आया वो पहले बाहर जा रहा है. ओके. सिमिलरली नाउ 16,000 जो एम के पास है वो किधर गया? ओपनिंग स्टॉक. ये ट्रांसफर कर दिया हमने. किसको ट्रांसफर कर दिया? एन को ट्रांसफर कर दिया. ओके. सो 16,000 you transferred it to next department. अच्छा. Okay, sir. Now you left with current year cost 40, 20, 60. Okay. 40 I purchased from outside. Labor 20,000, 60,000 and internal transfer is 60. Internal transfer कितना है? 60. Now loading is not in material and labor. No. Loading is in internal transfer. Okay. So out of 1,20,000, only 60,000. So my kharcha कितना है? 40 plus 20 plus 60. 1,20,000 is my cost. Now cost of M. और उसमें से इंटरनल ट्रांसफर कितना हुआ है? 60,000. सो लोडिंग इज नॉट इन 1,20,000. लोडिंग इज ओनली इन इंटरनल ट्रांसफर. देखो एम की कॉस्ट क्या क्या है? टेल मी एम कॉस्ट. एम कॉस्ट इज ओपनिंग स्टॉक. But opening stock FIFO method so can't be used. Okay. So opening stock is already transferred to N department. Now I left with closing stock. So closing stock is consisting of 40,000, 20,000 and 60,000. So closing stock जो बना है उसकी कॉस्ट क्या क्या है? 40,000, 20,000 एंड 60,000। अभी 60,000 में लोडिंग है। दिस इज द इंपॉर्टेंट कॉन्सेप्ट, दिस इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट कॉन्सेप्ट इन डिपार्टमेंटल अकाउंट्स। So your closing stock 40,000 is consisting of three elements. Three elements: material, labor, and internal transfer. But loading is not in material and labor. Loading is only in internal transfer from L. Okay, sir, now I got it. Okay, sir, now I got it. So closing stock is 40,000. So loading किसमें है? जो एल से आया, एल से कितना आया? 60,000 आउट ऑफ 1,20,000। Okay, so जब 1,20,000 is my cost, out of that only 60,000 I received from. So what it includes? Material, labor, and internal transfer. Don't consider opening stock. Don't consider opening stock. Why you don't have to consider opening stock? Because FIFO method. FIFO method में वो opening stock कहाँ चला गया? Internal transfer to N. Last department. Last department में opening stock चला गया. First in, first out. First in, first out. Okay. So now your cost is 1,20,000. 1,20,000 में से material labor I won't consider. Material labor I won't consider because it does not include unrealized profit. So only 60,000 I will consider for loading. So full 1,20,000 I will consider? No. So my closing stock is 40,000. So now my closing stock is 40,000. Out of this, only 20,000 I received from L. बाकी का बचा हुआ material और labor उसमें है. Closing stock is consisting of material, labor plus internal transfer from L. Okay. So loading is not in material. Loading is not in labor. So loading is in internal transfer from L, 20,000. Okay. Ha, sir. Now I got. So only 20,000 I received from L out of this 40,000. So my closing stock, see, Department M closing stock is of 40,000. And this 40,000 I received only from L, 20,000. Sir, I got this concept. एक बार हिंदी में बता देता हूं तो और अच्छे से समझेगा। तो देखो, एम जो है ना, एम को माल कहां से आता है? वो खुद का मटेरियल यूज करता है, खुद का लेबर यूज करता है, एंड उसको एल से माल आता है। अभी एल भाई साहब जो है वो अपना ही डैड है, डैड ने भेजा हुआ है, डैड ने एल जो है, एल इज अ डैड, उन्होंने माल भेजा है। कितने का माल भेजा? 60,000। और बाकी हमने कितना खरीदा? मटेरियल का 40, लेबर का 20, एंड डैड से आया 60,000, एल से आया 60,000। तो मेरे पास 1,20,000 का मेरा एम, मैं हूं एम, एम का खर्चा है 1,20,000 का। उसमें से एल से कितना आया? एल से आया 60,000। ध्यान में रखिए, तो मेरा जो क्लोजिंग स्टॉक 40,000 बचा है, तो इसमें से एल से कितना आया? 1,20 में 60,000, तो 40 में कितना? 20,000। तो उसी में लोडिंग है। लोडिंग किस में है? पूरे क्लोजिंग स्टॉक में लोडिंग नहीं है, क्योंकि वो क्लोजिंग स्टॉक 3 एलिमेंट्स का बना हुआ है: मटेरियल, लेबर एंड ट्रांसफर फ्रॉम एल। ओके सर, तो एल से जितना आया उसमें लोडिंग छुपा हुआ है। ओ, अब भी समझ में आया। एल से जो लोडिंग आया है उसमें 20,000 में लोडिंग है। सर, पूरे क्लोजिंग स्टॉक में लोडिंग नहीं है। जितना एम, अभी क्लोजिंग स्टॉक तो एम का 40 है, पर उसमें से कितना एल से आया? 1,20 जब खर्चा होता है तब 60,000 एल से आता है, तो 40 में 20,000। सिंपल क्रॉस मल्टीप्लीकेशन। यस सर, नाउ आई गॉट दिस। नाउ रोमन 3, स्टॉक रिजर्व। नाउ स्टॉक रिजर्व इज इन रोमन 2, इट्स अ 20,000 रुपीज। नाउ स्टॉक रिजर्व कितना होगा? 100 रुपीज का माल आप 20% एक्स्ट्रा में बेचता है, एल्स प्रॉफिट। एल प्रॉफिट कितने में बेचता है? 100 का माल 120 में, तो 20,000 120 इंटू 40, सॉरी, इंटू 20, हाउ मच? 20,000 इंटू 20 डिवाइड बाय 120, हाउ मच बेटा? 3333। 3333। ओके, तो स्टॉक रिजर्व किसके क्लोजिंग स्टॉक में स्टॉक रिजर्व होगा? एम के क्लोजिंग स्टॉक में। किसका स्टॉक रिजर्व होगा? एल का क्लोजिंग स्टॉक। ओके, एम्स क्लोजिंग स्टॉक, एल प्रॉफिट। नाउ यू गॉट दिस कॉन्सेप्ट, वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट कॉन्सेप्ट, वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट कॉन्सेप्ट। अरे हाँ या ना, बहुत डिटेल में एक्सप्लेन किया है। ओके, अंडरस्टूड और नॉट? सो टेल मी व्हाट यू अंडरस्टूड। चलो, टेल मी व्हाट यू अंडरस्टूड फास्ट। किसके क्लोजिंग स्टॉक में किसका प्रॉफिट रहेगा? किसके क्लोजिंग स्टॉक में किसका प्रॉफिट? टेल मी हुज प्रॉफिट इन हुज क्लोजिंग स्टॉक। और एक वर्किंग नोट आएगा, क्लोजिंग स्टॉक ऑफ एन इंक्लूड्स अनरियलाइज्ड प्रॉफिट ऑफ, यस बेटा, फिल इन द ब्लैंक। Nanesh is saying, sir, we will calculate for n. Okay, किसका प्रॉफिट होगा नैनेश, पहले ये बताओ। सो व्हाट यू अंडरस्टूड, एम के किस में किसका प्रॉफिट रहेगा? एम का प्रॉफिट एल के स्टॉक में, क्या एम के स्टॉक में एल का प्रॉफिट? क्या है सेंटेंस? एम क्लोजिंग स्टॉक इन एल्स प्रॉफिट। यस, वेरी गुड, एम क्लोजिंग स्टॉक इंक्लूड्स एल्स प्रॉफिट। प्रॉफिट ऑफ एम एल इन, यस बेटा, निकिता वेरी गुड, अनिश ओझा वेरी गुड, अब्दुल वेरी गुड बेटा। हाँ, नाउ कनक हरिनी जी सेइंग, सर एन के क्लोजिंग स्टॉक में, नाउ नाउ यू आर रॉन्ग। क्लोजिंग स्टॉक ऑफ एन, यस बेटा, गीत चौहान वेरी गुड, योर प्रॉफिट ऑफ एम, वेट, एंड ऑल्सो ऑफ एल। एल का बिना, बिकॉज एम को कहां से माल आया? एम को एल से माल आया। ओ, फुल हेरा फेरी चल रहा है, इसका स्टॉक, उसका प्रॉफिट, उसका प्रॉफिट, अरे बाप रे। तो यहां पे एन के क्लोजिंग स्टॉक में एम का प्रॉफिट और एम के क्लोजिंग स्टॉक में एल का प्रॉफिट, सो इनडायरेक्टली एन इज रिलेटेड टू एल। ओके 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 ओके, एन का क्लोजिंग स्टॉक एंड एम एंड एल का प्रॉफिट। हाँ सर, पूरा समझ में आया अभी, वेरी सिंपल। मजा आया ना? एंजॉइंग? ओके सर, एम्स क्लोजिंग स्टॉक, एल्स प्रॉफिट, एन क्लोजिंग स्टॉक, एम्स प्रॉफिट, but एम्स प्रॉफिट includes एल्स प्रॉफिट, to unrealized profit. Oh, full हेरा फेरी। वर्ड, रिमेंबर द वर्ड हेरा फेरी फॉर एन। एन केस में दो लोगों का प्रॉफिट, रिमेंबर, ऐसे वर्ड्स याद रखने के। हेरा फेरी मतलब आपको याद आएगा एम एंड एल, सी दिस वर्ड्स। आलोक के छे बहुत इजी है। ओके, मजा आया ना आलोक? सीरियल नंबर, पर्टिकुलर्स, कॉम्प्यूटेशन रुपीस, इंटेलिजेंट बैच, फटाफट आंसर देती है, वेरी गुड वेरी गुड। चलो, नाउ क्लोजिंग स्टॉक ऑफ एन, सी, नाउ क्लोजिंग स्टॉक ऑफ एन 10,000. Now n does not have any own cost, So whatever they received is from M. So closing stock of M given 10,000. Element of M in closing stock of N. No own cost. 100% of M. 100% from M. No own cost. FIFO method. So 10,000 fully purchased from M. Okay. Fully purchased from M. No element. Okay. Now what is the stock reserve? Stock reserve of in N's closing stock. Profit of M. Profit of M. 10,000 divided by 100. This is selling price. And what is profit? 20. So it's not 120 upon into 20. See the difference. Here it is 120 is the selling price because cost is 100. Either selling price is 100. 20% on sales. Okay. So see the difference. 2,000. How to calculate? Those students who are not getting cost, profit, sales. Sales 100, 20, 80. So 10,000 cross multiplication. Those who are weak in calculations, okay, who cannot do directly, they can do by cross multiplication. Divide by 100 into 20. Wait. Now what is the stock reserve in N closing stock? Profit of L. Oh, now L का profit निकालेंगे. Wait. Now 10,000 minus 2,000. This is the cost to M. This is the cost to M. This 2,000. Okay. And cost to M divided by total cost 60,000. Sorry, total cost is 1,20,000. Similar calculation. Divided by 1,20,000 into internal transfer. Internal transfer from L. Similar calculation. Into 20 upon 120. Same. 60 upon 120 into 20 upon 120. 60 upon 120 into 20 upon 120. And cost to M is 10,000 minus 2,000 divided by 120 into 60 into 20 upon 120. Okay. 666. What is the amount? 6667. 667. So total cost reserve. Total stock reserve. 3 plus 4. 2,667. Okay. And here 3333. So my stock reserve 3333 plus 2667. And now the answer is 6,000. So 22 and 14 और 26. So to net profit 2,000. Now I got the answer. 22,000, 22,000. Net profit, final net profit is 2000. Sir, hera-pheri problem. You can take a screenshot. For M and for closing stock of N includes two profits, huh, beta? Now easy? Yes, tell me. शहीद हो गए या समझ में आया? आज तो लेक्चर बहुत हेक्टिक था सर. मेमोरेंडम कॉन्सेप्ट, आफ्टर दिस टू लोडिंग कॉन्सेप्ट, टू लोडिंग इन ये वन प्रॉब्लम. ओ माय गॉड, प्रॉब्लम इज ऑफ बेटा minimum 12 marks. ICI next time please examiner take care for this. Give us it for 15 marks. 8 mark के लिए बहुत मतलब प्रॉब्लम की इज्जत नहीं रहती है. थोड़ा डिफिकल्ट था. Yes, waiting for your comments. Easy or difficult? ज्ञानेश बोल रहा है 8 मार्क्स के लिए नहीं सर, अफोर्डेबल है. ओके सर, 1,20,000 कहां से आ रहे कविता? 1,20 वो ऊपर का ही कैलकुलेशन है रे बेटा. 1,20 टोटल ओन कॉस्ट, मटेरियल प्लस लेबर प्लस इंटरनल ट्रांसफर. आउट ऑफ दिस इंटरनल ट्रांसफर इज 60,000. Element of M. Yes, Saurav. Element of N in closing stock of N. No own cost. No own cost. N का no own cost of N. Therefore, 100% they got from M. In this, there is own cost. Material and labor is own cost, and internal transfer is 60,000. But there is no material and labor in N cost. M के cost में material labor भी था. Okay, Nikita is saying it's easy. Yes, beta, revision. See, without revision, you cannot work. First thing. And I'm telling you again and again, this chapter previously in old course, it was in advanced accounts. But from last 5 to 6 attempt in from 2016, it removed from advanced to accounts. So remember, so it needs many students of advanced accounts. I remember those days in 2016, up to 2016, they found this chapter very difficult. This chapter is really very difficult. But you have to think on this chapter. This is costing. I will not say this is accounts. Whose profit in whose closing stock? If you want mastery in this chapter, first point you have to remember whose closing stock and whose profit. Only 2-3 adjustments are difficult. Whole closing stock never includes loading. If you have own cost, think logically. Now M is having own cost, own material, own labor, and internal transfer from L. So closing stock is consisting of loading which is transferred from L. Sir, when I was in intermediate, I'm telling you frankly, I had 26 chapters only for accounts. Okay, we didn't have that advanced account. So many of my friends, They left this chapter in option. But problem is that now your syllabus is divided 26 chapters, not for 100 marks, but for 200 marks. And difficulty level is increased day by day. So don't skip this part in option. Okay. Now option modes are also increasing. Many of you, now there are n number of faculties. I remember my days, there were only 2 classes in Pune for, and virtual is not there. But as global development beta happens, your way of understanding, देखो connect हो गए हम लोग. I am in Pune now. You are maybe in south area or northeast, yes, but connection हो गया है. So इतना ध्यान में रखिए, ICI भी day by day अपनी लेवल बढ़ाते जाएगा. ओके, अभी आप ही सोचो, आपको मोबाइल कौन से स्टैंडर्ड में आता था, और अभी मेरा बच्चा सिर्फ बेटा 2nd स्टैंडर्ड में पूरे एप्लीकेशंस उसको पता है. So this is the difficulty level. Day by day, it is going to increase. Okay. So don't worry. Please tell to yourself, it's very simple, very simple. Nothing is difficult. Once you got the logic. Okay. So kiska closing stock, kiska profit, revise it on continuous basis. Markup, I made it easy for you. Trading account, then markup is a stock account and loading is in opposite side. So why? There is no difficult question. Now what happens? You are not taking it seriously. After the class, you solve each and every question from study material. You have to do practice. Sir, practice you have to do for minimum 2 to 3 times to recall these concepts. Afterwards, by looking into question only, you can tell me the answer. Sir, ye question, hera feri wala question. Sir, this is a cross question. X, Y ko bechega, Y, X ko bechega. So this is very simple question. Just you have to divide your expenses. So this is a 3rd type of question. Sir, memorandum accounts. So 4th question, that manager's commission. So you have to see the variety of questions. Loading questions, salesman commission, that manager's commission, that rectification, L, M ko bechta hai, N ko bechta hai, vertical total or horizontal total, that you have to understand. So these are some key points for your success. Okay, after understanding is not at all difficult. If I show you the way, own solving, self-solving is very important. Okay, so next time, do one thing. Try to solve all these questions, because in next section, we're going to start with branch accounts. In branch accounts, basics I will cover on the Wednesday. And after that, yes, I will give you some homework. And departmental accounts, today's homework, you have to do all questions from study material and practice your past examination questions, all questions without looking into answers. Okay, promise me you are going to solve all these questions. So in next session, we are going to meet for branch accounts. Any difficulty? चलो जल्दी से बोलो. I covered each and every question, beta. Waiting for your questions. किधर गए रे? चलो ठीक है, एक सेकंड ना मेरा. Okay, so we will meet on Wednesday with branch accounts. Okay, so branch accounting, and those students who are not clear with their basic concepts till now, so they can attend my foundation lectures for your basic concepts, and for direct entry students, and those who are those who were in the foundation also, so for them it's very easy, so you don't have to attend, you just have to focus on these questions. Thank you, bye bye, milenge Wednesday ko. Chalo, take care, bye.